Hey there, welcome. I'm Sarah Ives and thank you so much for joining me. Today we're going to talk about how to know if you have an offer, because a lot of people think they have an offer and they don't. So the reason why I wanted to talk about this is because it's really something that has caused a lot of people to waste a lot of money. And it might sound funny coming from me because I'm a Facebook advertiser. I have an agency built on dozens of clients whom I run ads for. The reason why I think this topic is so important is because a lot of people will lead you astray. When you're first starting your business, you're going to come into a lot of contact with people who say, do ads. The fact of the matter is most of the people I talk to on the phone, most of entrepreneurs who are courageous, tenacious, they're willing to work hard for their dreams, they're willing to hustle, they're willing to sink money into ads, and I respect that so much. However, they don't have an offer yet. When I say they don't have an offer, what that means is they haven't sold what they're hoping to sell yet. And when you don't have an offer, it can be a big unknown on whether or not you're going to see your investment back. And the fact of the matter is that as Facebook advertising and Instagram advertising evolves, it becomes more and more clear that you no longer have to sink $10,000 into a huge advertising campaign to figure out if you have an offer or not. In fact, there are really easy ways to figure out if you have an offer. So let's backtrack a little bit. So when I get on the phone with a lot of entrepreneurs curious about Facebook ads and curious if Facebook ads will actually get them sales, I like to always say to them, let's start at the beginning. Let's figure out, what you sell, why you sell it, how many have you sold, what are the conversion rates of your webinars, what are the open rates of your emails. Basically, I'm going through all these super duper important questions on the viability of their business and the competitiveness of their offer. And these questions will give me enough guidance to know if this person is ready for Facebook ads or if they need to go back to the drawing board and put together some market proof for their offer. So if you're just hopping on now, today we're talking about if you have an offer or if you just have a hope and a dream. And if you do just have a hope and a dream, what you can do to prove in most likely 90 days. In fact, 60 to 90 days is usually all we need to know to figure out if you truly do have an offer that is worth selling or if you have to go back to the drawing board and do some major retooling for your business. So we're talking about today, do you have an offer? So an offer is something, put simply, that sells. And a lot of people think that they have an offer because it's an idea. So a lot of business coaches, a lot of sharks out there that are selling snake oil will tell you that a simple idea, a fully written proposal is actually an offer. And it's actually not true. You can actually have a fantastic idea. You can have a fully written, business plan with all the points A, Y, Z that you're going to sell. But then when you launch your offer, you have crickets. You have nobody that wants to sell. So the problem is when you're running a massive Facebook ads campaign, when you're paying a management fee, when you're paying thousands of dollars monthly, and you don't have an offer that sells, it's going to keep you up at night with sweats. So here's what to do instead. What you really have to do is sit down and figure out, okay, here's what I'm selling. Here's who I want to target. Be very specific. I have other videos about that. And then do that for every day for 60 days. Post on your page every day for 60 days. Post on a Facebook Live every day for 60 days. And what you're going to do is talk about your offers. So you might have one offer, you might have 2 or 3 offers. And what you're going to do is post content, nothing but content, for 2 months to figure out what are people interested in. When you boost, and you can boost these posts too, and I highly recommend that. I don't mean a ton of money. You can boost each post for $10, $5 or $10, and figure out. That's only $200 to $300 a month. That's nothing. It's way better than sinking $10K into a Facebook ads funnel and all that to figure out that, I don't have an offer. So that's what I recommend you do. Talk about your offer. Engage people. Get on your page every single day. Post once a day. Email your list. If you have a list, if you're starting to grow your list, email them every single day and figure out what are those hot button topics that people care about. Another added bonus is you're going to figure out too, because a lot of times this happens, you're going to figure out if you actually like this offer as well. And this has happened to me. I started a whole business. I sunk $30,000 into a business. I started making a respectable part-time income doing a raw food business back in 2011, only to dreadfully figure out a couple of things. A, I didn't really like what I was teaching. B, I really could only make a part-time income with the way that I had structured my business. So, friends, the people who are watching me now, this is what is so important. I want to press upon you. Just because you have an idea doesn't mean you have an offer. And you can go to market with this offer or theoretical offer. You can spend thousands of dollars to figure out that unfortunately people don't really want to buy it. And you're going to have to go back and then spend more money. So anyway, I want to invite you to a special opportunity with me. So when I talk to people, I don't just, depress them and say you don't have an offer, there's no hope, now go away. You can actually work with me one-on-one within a consulting capacity. So before you're actually ready to do your full ads campaign, you can work with me one-to-one. I only have 3 spaces for this per month, and I will consult with you intensively to figure out what is your offer. Get some market proof behind your offer, sell it to a warm audience first, and then you're going to be in a fantastic position to scale. So I will link my calendar below in case you would like to hop on the call with me and figure out if you're a right fit for this. So again, people, I hope that you enjoyed this talk today. I hope you enjoyed maybe some things, maybe some hard talk that you haven't thought about before on if you have an offer and the difference between an idea and an offer, and if you're actually ready to sink thousands of dollars into Facebook ads and funnels, just to learn something that you might be able to learn just by hopping on your Facebook page every single day. Okay, guys, have an awesome day. Bye-bye.